Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. I would like to do a video response to someone who had typed a comment on one of my videos titled, "Do you think a lot of married men or boyfriends cheat?" And for that video title, someone had commented and said, "Jenny, thank you for answering my question. I'm very sad right now because the guy I really like, he admitted that he has a cheating problem. I have never been in a situation like this. Jenny, you should never be insecure. You're very smart and beautiful. And when those ladies flirt with Freddie, they are just doing it on purpose. They're just doing that on purpose. I used to have a bad friend like that. She would only flirt with men who were taken. Thank you so much for answering my question. I really like your family. You're all a good family. Thank you so much. Very nice supporter, and so I'm just grateful that the person showed that, you know, she appreciated me doing a video response to that about, do you think married men or boyfriends cheat? And I wanted to respond to this comment because the part that, you know, it really does suck when you find someone that you're very attracted to or very interested in, and then you find out that they just like admit to you that they have a cheating problem. So that is not great, because not only that they are admitting to it, which is great since that's, you know, their honesty to you, you know, and the thing is, it just really wastes your time, because I just wish that people would just say that on a first date or in a first meeting if they start seeing attraction, you know, because to lead somebody on to a point that you go on a date, you know, you guys start seeing attraction within each other, and let's say the guy admitted that he has a problem in being faithful, or he has a problem with cheating, and it just wastes the female's time to even go further to really enjoy her time with him and really to start falling for him, because it sucks, because now you got emotions involved. Now emotions are like not a joke, because you get involved, you really want to be with somebody and you're very attracted to them, you always feel like very giggly and happy around them, you have a good connection, and then it stops there. It can't go further because there's some restrictions, because someone's admitting that they have a cheating problem where they kind of like to look at beautiful women, they get attracted to beautiful women. So how does it make the female that they're seeing feel? It's going to make her feel more insecure. And I know, you know, for this situation, you lose both ways, because either that you're honest, okay? Sorry, there's a lot of bugs out here. Either that you're honest and then you scare the other person away and they don't want to go further in the situation, or that if you lie to them, then, you know, they're not going to like that, because they would rather have you be honest. And so you lose either way, I guess. But I think the first thing that people should do when they start seeing attraction, if they know that someone likes them more than just a friend, right there is already a sign that, you know, that they need to be honest right there and be like, you know, you're a great person, we have a great connection, but just let you know, it's hard for me to be faithful to just one female and to not be attracted to other women. And the thing is, there's some difference. Of course there are attractive people out there, there are beautiful people out there, so it's gonna spark up insecurity in both men and women. And the thing is, you can't avoid the fact that beauty in the eye of the beholder. So if you find someone attractive, and, you know, it just depends. If you could see that and appreciate that, okay, fine, it ends there, right? But if people keep trying to make an effort where they want to pursue someone else when they are already in a relationship with somebody, then that's pretty much cheating. That's being unfaithful. That's being like trying to get more than what you have already. You should appreciate what you have. And sometimes people can't control their emotions. They end up being with other people and having intimacy with other people. And you have to understand, respect that. What if you bring other diseases into your relationship, regardless if you're married or not? And you have to really think how it's going to make the other person feel. And that's where the self-control kicks in, you know? So, and so there, I mean, like I said, you're human, you have eyes to see, but are you going to stare at other attractive people and try to provoke interest or express interest, or do you see beautiful people and you move on because you know you're in a relationship? So stop pursuing those emotional feelings that, oh, she's attractive, I want to hit on her, I want to date her, I want to, you know, have sex with her or something. And same thing for women. I mean, women should understand that it's on them as well. It's like, oh, that guy's really hot, that guy's really, really handsome, I have a really good connection with this other guy than the person that I'm with. You know, it's just like, I know relationships are so hard because people find it so difficult to admit to the truth and tell their partner that they're not really feeling it anymore, or they're no longer attracted to their partner, or that they feel that their partner are not being there for them anymore, or whatever the situation is. And it's a tough situation. I guess the best thing that people could do is just admit the truth earlier in the beginning, instead of waiting weeks down the line or months down the line until you have someone falling in love with you, and then you hit them the news saying that I'm not a very faithful person. Just to let you know, I have problems with cheating. I do get attracted easily by beautiful women, or hey, or me as a female, I get attracted to other men easily because they're just so super hot guys, you know, and I want to sleep with them, I want to have sex with them. It's just like, you should tell people that in the beginning, like when you start realizing that you're having attraction, because I just think it's just so sad, like to lure people and to not be honest at the beginning, or at least earlier in the relationship with that issue, because it really sucks if you have somebody who's falling in love with you and you tell them way later about how you really feel and stuff like that, and there's pretty much not much hope in the relationship unless if the person has to accept that you're going to be cheating behind their back for sure. Then who wants to be in that relationship anyways, you know? And you leave them heartbroken and that they cannot go further with you because you may commit adultery behind their back, or you may be having sex with other people and then you give them a disease. I mean, who wants that? So I just feel like it's almost just like, you might as well not even be in a relationship. You might as well just be single and deal with the consequences if you do have sex with other people, with more than one partner. And then you just have to deal with the consequence yourself if you do catch a disease, or you fall in love with somebody but then they don't feel the same about you, where they're not in love with you. I mean, you decide how far you want to go. I mean, what goes around comes around. You may break someone's heart because they fall in love with you, and when you tell them the truth, they're saddened. Jet, Okio. And then they're saddened by the fact that they can't go further with you in the relationship because you admit that you have a cheating problem, that you cannot be a faithful person. Same thing with a female. You know, she leads a guy on and she's not honest, and he takes her out and everything and wine dine her, but then she tells him, I'm not that attracted to you, but you're a great guy, but I am attracted to somebody else, or I want to be intimate with somebody else. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you spend all this quality time with the guy? You know, you should just, I'm sorry, but this is very true. Okay, women always say, it's okay to have guy friends. It really is. It's okay to hang out with guy friends. It really is. But you know what? I find it very difficult for men and women to be friends, where they stay in touch, they text each other, they call each other, or they're really good best friends, whatever. I find it very difficult for men and women to be friends, where they are in touch every day, or once in a while in a very deeper, much deeper level. Like, I'm not just saying like you only see each other, oh hi, how are you doing? It's nice to see you at this party. Everything's good? Okay, great. But if they go outside that party and stay in touch with each other because they're good friends, there's always a risk of something spark, or like a spark happens where one becomes more attracted eventually. You know, but then the other person may not know because there's a hidden secret feeling that the other friend has for the friend that they're attracted to. So I find it really complicated to be close friends with the opposite of sex, you know. But of course, there are people who are who may be attracted to the same sex. But I'm just talking about either way, either gender. They could be attracted to the same sex, or they could be attracted to the opposite of sex. Okay, so. You be careful, Keo. Look what happened. So because for me, that's why I don't stay close to men, because I keep my distance, because even before I even met Freddie, even when I had guy friends, and it always turned out the wrong way. It's like, all you want to do is like just have a guy friend you know, who's really nice to you and cool to you. You guys have a good connection and you're just friends. But then something else happens. They either want sex from their female friends, or they want a relationship, or they're getting very sexually attracted, or they're just falling in love with their female friend. I mean, right there, it just happens to be where a female ends up leading a male friend on, even though she doesn't do it intentionally or on purpose, because she cares even though she cares for this guy friend, and she's not attracted to him in that kind of way to go further in the relationship. But just by her being with him, hanging out with him, it just becomes like they're dating, even though it's not officially dating. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you hang out with someone and you're not in a relationship with them, things can spark. I mean, even if you're married or something, even if your spouse trusts you, hi Deja, even if your spouse trusts you that you will not be having sex with your male best friend or whatever, things can still spark. Things can still happen where, you know, things might go further. You know, I mean, you never know. So for me, I don't want to get into that drama, and I watch my distance, and out of respect for my husband, I don't stay in touch with men in that way, because the only time I interact with men is just when, like, they come over for Easter lunch or we have Thanksgiving get together, you know. But anything outside that get together event, I don't call them, and I'm not comfortable with them calling me just to chat, hi, how you're doing, and that's it. Only if it's for business, if they need to order something for catering, or they need to order a cake or something, then that's fine. Or they have a quick question about something, fine. But just to chit chat, to be close friends, no, I don't do that, because why should I? I don't want drama, and I don't want their partners or spouse to think that I'm attracted to their husband. I mean, drama can happen. That's why I keep my distance. I don't want drama. And same thing with my husband. I'm not okay with him texting and chit-chatting with his female clients, or chit-chatting with his old high school friend that's a female, or chit-chatting with my female friends. I'm not okay with that. I would rather get a divorce and he could chit-chat, text with whichever female he likes, because I'm no longer involved in his life in that way. Because my relationship, I feel that you guys might think that's suffocating, but I really don't care, because relationships who are very involved with the with friends outside the event party situation, where you stay in touch with each other and you chit chat and text each other back and forth, go ahead. But one day, if your friend might fall in love with you, or you might fall in love with your friend and you're already a married person, or you're already in a relationship where you have a fiance, or you're just dating, whatever you guys do, you never know. Things might happen that you might never imagine. Okay, someone might be attracted to you, or you might be attracted to your best friend. Okay, so, but for me, I don't even want to get to that point. So I keep my distance, and sometimes, not only in a dating relationship, or even in a marriage relationship, regardless if you have children or not, being close to friends, like being close to friends of the same sex or even opposite of sex, things can get too comfortable too on that end. Like for me, okay, if I have female friends, if I get too close to my female friends, you know, even though I may not be attracted to my female friends, but when you become such close friends where you become best friends, or like close to almost like being sisters, things can get more out of hand. Things can get a little more emotional, where little things your friends say to you, you might get overboard or take things the wrong way, or there's something going on and you were not invited to a lunch or dinner or a get-together party. You may be easily offended if your friend asked someone else to be a maid of honor, or to participate in their wedding, but then they didn't ask you to participate. Anytime you get close to a friend, even just strictly platonic, where you're just strictly friends only and nothing more, and even if you're not that close to each other, then things don't get too emotional, and you don't get too emotionally hurt if they don't call you or whatever, and they don't get too emotionally attached to you either, same way. So it's like mutual. But just when you start getting closer and closer as best friends, or as almost like sisters, or as guy and guy brothers, guy and friends become too close, things might be starting to get taken for granted, and sometimes people get too comfortable. They say things that may really offend the other person without realizing that. And when you find out situations way later that you were not invited to some event or you weren't asked to participate in a big event in their lives, things can be taken very personally. So for me, I've been through so much drama in my life. I don't even care for friends. I really, really don't. Because the friends I end up having all went down the drain. So the friends that I have that end up being just like once in a blue moon, hi, how are you doing? And that's it. We don't talk every week. We don't talk every month. That works better because my life is busy with the kids. They have their lives with their careers going on. You know, they have their partners, their lovers to deal with, you know. And if they have children, if they don't have children, it doesn't matter. It's that I realize that whenever I try to be close to a friend, more than just like, hi, bye, see you later, you know. Every time I'm close with somebody, emotions get involved. And I'm a very emotional person. And my other female friend could be a very emotional person too. So when things are seen negatively in our eyes, we get offended more easily with that friend because we're getting too close. And I've had a lot of drama in my life, so now I really don't care to have close female friends because it just brings drama. And the friends that I have that I only stay in touch with once every few months, hi, how are you doing? Even though we don't visit each other much, even though we don't see each other for months down the line, there's no emotional pain because we were never that close to get that emotional to begin with. So that works well for friendships like that. So, hey Katrina, how are you? Good. Is that Nicole or no?
No, she's
down there. Oh, okay. Okay.
There's my daughter right there.
She's such a big girl.
Yes,
She's so cute.
so big.
I know, that's really awesome.
You say hi to Jenny?
Yeah, I saw her. That's awesome. So, sorry, I just have such sweet neighbors here. And so, as I was saying, even if you're not in an intimate relationship with someone, but even if you're just strictly friends, the closer you are with your friends, the more complicated it gets, the more drama involved, the more stupid it gets, the more easily upset you'll get over stupid things, no matter how little it is. As little as, oh, I was right nearby your home. And then the other person found out and then like, well, why didn't you call me? I could have met up for lunch with you guys. Why'd you guys leave me out? You'll always feel left out, or you'll always feel like your friend favors your other friend more than you. You may get jealous too. Or when you guys hang out, you may be talking to your other friend more because you have a better connection, but then the third friend feels left out because she feels that, oh, none of you guys even talked to me, you guys just totally ignored me. So there could always be a blowout of jealousy of friends and jealousy of who gives who more attention or who has a better connection. So having friends could be a lot of drama, just as bad as like a relationship with a partner that you're intimate with. So for me, being 36 years old, I'm pretty sick of drama. So I'm better off just not even being close to any friends at all because it can get annoying. And when you say something, you may offend them in a way that you didn't mean to, or they took it the wrong way. There could be misunderstanding in a lot of situations, you know. So the stuff that I mentioned about weddings, get-togethers, birthdays, going out, hanging out for lunch or dinner, and if you don't get invited, things get created, things are thought of a different way. So for me, I don't care for any of that, you know. So I'm busy with my husband and my 5 kids, and to have more drama with other female friends, I don't even care for that. And you know what? Ever since I opened my new account, my Jenny's Food Network, and today is the 6th, today's Tuesday actually, the 17th of June 2014. I've opened my account since last month, May 14th. So it's been 1 month and 3 days since I've had my Jenny's Food Network. I actually get more pleasure. I actually get more appreciation, enjoyment, and support from people online that come to my channel and express their appreciation. They express their love for me. They express their opinions and questions and comments to me of all of the billions and billions of other YouTube channels that they could go to, but I should at least appreciate and acknowledge how lucky I am to even get at least one person a day or more to come to my channel, ask me questions, ask me comments, ask me to make certain videos for them. on my thoughts on certain topics or issues, and I am very appreciative. I get more pleasure doing my videos, okay, through camera and labeling it, uploading it into my channel, and sharing it with the world. I get more pleasure and appreciation and love doing that than to have female friends where I see face to face. And I'm much happier, and it's much healthier for me to have friends that I'm not too close to, because I've had friends that I was too close to that we literally loved each other as dear sisters, as family, and things just got too comfortable, things got dramatic, things got really nasty and bitter, you know, it's almost like a no turning back friendship. I'm done with that. I really don't need that. I really, really don't. I'm happy doing what I'm doing, being busy with my family and doing YouTube videos when I have time, because the love and support I get from my fans through YouTube and supporting my channel, I get more love without drama in that way. And those who want to give me drama by coming to my channel, sending me perverted messages, sending me hate messages, I just block them out. That's the wonderful part about online. I don't have to see these haters. I don't have to have them at my home. I don't have to take their phone calls. I don't have to take their messages. I don't have to take them harassing me through online. I just block them out. So, and I've been doing a good amount of that too, blocking certain people out that are just harassing me, sending me hate messages or sending me perverted messages. So I love it how I get to control through YouTube better. And when I'm not on video, I have to deal with my life and be a mother and deal with my stresses in life. I have to take care of myself. I have to enjoy my happiness and balance with my family and make time for YouTube as well. So I feel that doing the YouTube is a lot better than having friends face to face, because every time I had friends face to face, it always created drama. And I don't really need any of that. So Ken's shoe fell off. And so this YouTube channel, I actually get more balance. And the thing is, no, Ken, before I had my YouTube channel, Jenny's Food Network, I always felt that Freddie wasn't making enough time for me, and I always had conflicts with him a lot. Jet! And I always had conflicts with him a lot because I felt that he's always on the computer doing YouTube, doing other stuff online, going on his blog, Freddie's Modern Kung Fu blog, uploading his videos, labeling his videos, or he's at work all the time. For me, I always felt very down and sad because I never had much interaction with him much. And another thing also, come here, Ken. Why do you keep taking your shoes off? You don't take your shoes off. And also, another thing is, now that I have my own channel, my wonderful, loyal fans, you know, have kept me busy on my spare time. So it's wonderful. You know, it's just like a side job for me that when I have some spare time, you know, I would do YouTube videos to answer questions or do whatever videos I feel. And it's wonderful. It's almost like, even though I'm not talking to somebody directly face to face or hanging out with them and stuff, I get interaction through online, and that works well for me. And I get to control my time frame, my schedule, and it works wonderful. And that does not give me any drama. It does not give me upset or angry at friends. This is perfect. It's not too much of attachment for me. It's not too much of a situation where I'm hanging out with online friends, where we go hang out at each other's home or anything like that. No, it's not that. It's just strictly, I upload my videos, I respond, I read my messages, and I respond back. So that works perfect. So that's why ever since I've done my Jenny's Food Network channel, I feel more balanced now because I'm not too dependent on Freddie to spend more time with me when he doesn't have much time for me, and the kids as well. And this gives me time to use my knowledge and share my knowledge, and also share other people's knowledge by responding and sharing their stories in life. And it works perfect. I love it. And like I said, my channel's not for everybody. So those who don't like my channel, you know, they can leave. They can go to other channels, you know. And like I said, I don't tolerate harassment. So anyone who harasses me or sends me a perverted message, I just block them out. So if you wonder why you're blocked, it's because I didn't like your message, or that you're harassing me, or you're just being stupid. So that's what I do. I block them out. And so far, on relationship, like I said, just be honest. Earlier in the relationship, if you notice that you're getting involved with somebody, and instead of leading them on and luring them for them to fall in love with you, or just enjoy you too much and then break their heart, it sucks. It's just karma. You want, if you kind of lure somebody on and you know that you didn't, even though you didn't mean to do it on purpose to hurt them, but you have to decide who you hang out with and how you hang out with them, because things can spark. I mean, you know, and for me, I keep my distance because I don't want to deal with drama. I don't want sparks happening between me and another man. So I keep my distance. It's just common sense, guys. That's all. You don't want to get into drama, then watch who you hang out with. So even with friendship, there could be a lot of drama in friendship. So that's all I could say about this from this person who commented on my video. Thanks so much, and thanks so much for tuning in to my videos. And any questions or comments, send me a message. Thanks so much.